Hello, good day guys. So we are now on week 10. So still continuation of week 9. So we are still discussing the planning stage and preparing for the execution of the route plan. So now we are going to discuss the some of the techniques that we are going to use in the execution of our voyage planning, such as identifying the frequency, position, frequency, fixing frequency, PFF, and also identifying the speed to use, also the safety margin that we need to apply, the power index line technique that we need to identify when we are coming near the land or passing near the shore. So also clearing lines, clearing bearing lines. So not these lines are useful in guiding us in our navigation, especially when altering course. Not more than line, not less than line. These are clearing bearing lines. So we are going to identify also the different application or technique of reporting points. So we are going to identify the reporting point for the BTS, which is very important, so that the authority will know, those who are monitoring the traffic will know where we are. Also the reporting for the pilot, and that is a very important thing before arriving at our destination, and also markings for calling the master when the master is needed on the bridge. So let us now demonstrate. So I will press OK. This is just a sort of the waiver of the Transas Eclipse demo we are using. Okay, the vessel we are using is a tanker vessel, and we are going to hide the simulation, and then in the display panel here we are going to set the display to system information in the display panel, and this is the control panel, the whole control panel, and this is the control button for our chart area here. Okay, so let's double check our chart as our SOP. So general, in the chart, activated chart auto load, auto scale, we are using ENC, and then on the layers our spot sounding is set to 9. Okay, that is based on the ENC. And before that we are going to check the display category, which is set to custom, so only the grid lines not activated, and then on the ANC only 4 are activated. 4 shade shallow pattern use is coming in full light, with the area using symbolized pattern, and the points for the object we use the paper chart symbol or object. And based on the vessel drop, which is 7, we have a shallow contour of 7, and identifying the no-go area, shallow contour, a safety contour of 9, which is the limit of our no-go area. The shallow contour is the grounding area. The safety depth is the limit of the depth we are allowed to go, which is also our spot sounding 9 meters, given 20% UKC allowance. And the deep contour, where our vessel is in deep water, limit of the deep water is 14 meters. So less than 14 meters is going to a shallow water, but with the limit of the safety contour 9 meters. Okay, so we have already identified the different parameters here. So our chart is already ready. Then we go to main. Okay, let's check the area of our navigation. Okay, I will load the voyage planner to activate the voyage that we are going to use. Okay, we are going to use the St. Petersburg to Tallinn pilot station. So St. Petersburg pilot station that is Russia, to Tallinn pilot station that is in Estonia. So this is just a short voyage of 16 hours voyage, so less than 24 hours. So this is the starting point, St. Petersburg pilot station, and this is waypoint 1. Alright, and we have identified the XTD here to be at least 2 cables or 0.2 nautical mile, which can be shortened to 1 cable depend upon the available water, the restriction of the water. For example, here we are restricted here. Okay, so we are going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, so this is the restricted water that we are allowed to go. Okay, here, so we can adjust waypoint 1. Sorry. Okay, waypoint editor, and then waypoint 1. Okay, we are going to adjust here waypoint 1. Okay, up, adjust just at the center. This is our lane. Okay, so XTD, this is for the port side, which is red. We can reduce it, okay, to 1 cable. And the next one, we can also reduce it to 1 cable on the starboard side. Delete 1, enter. Okay, so as you can see, it was reduced to 1 cable, depends on the area, and that is going to waypoint 1. So going to waypoint 2 here. Okay, going to waypoint 2. Let us zoom out a little bit. Okay, so sorry, this is waypoint 2 here. Okay, as you can see, going to waypoint 1 is one cable or 0.1 nautical mile. That is port to starboard. Our cross-dock distance can also be used as margin of safety. And we have also here, we can also reduce because of the restriction of the water available. We can also activate here 1 cable also, or 0.1. Okay, and we have here also on the starboard, as you can see, it was changed already. Okay, and we are going to save it, St. Petersburg to Tallinn pilot station. So we are going to save. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit. So this for week, okay, week 10 demo. Okay, then we are going to save. Alright, so our course line, as you can see, we can select the focus, so we can have an overview of our route plan up from St. Petersburg up to Estonia. Okay, and pilot station, which is in Tallinn. All right. So let's go back to waypoint 1. This is waypoint 1. Okay, let's identify the markings. Okay, so once we left here, we can have a reporting point here, so that we are now navigating without the pilot, that the pilot was now off. We are going to report to St. Petersburg Pilot Station. Okay, now supposed to be, there should be a pilot station, a BTS station here. So a BTS symbol or reporting point. Okay, so we don't have any reporting point here. Let us check for any reporting point symbol. Okay. Okay, so we drop the pilot there. So proceeding outbound to our destination. Okay, so we will assume only that we have a BTS station here for reporting. Okay, so once the pilot is off, we are going to mark this as passing waypoint 1 as our BTS reporting point number 1. Okay, so to mark this as BTS reporting point number 1, BTS St. Petersburg. Okay, so we are going to assume a channel, let's say channel 13 or channel 17 for St. Petersburg BTS, just for example. This is based on the Admiralty release of radio signals, volume 6, for the information of the reporting point of the St. Petersburg. Okay, so we have here, we are going to place here through by using the maps. Okay, by using the maps, I am going to turn on the object. Okay, we are going to mark as circle. Okay, so we are going to use a pattern. Okay, and then new object. So somewhere here, we are going to report here. Okay, and then right click and then text. Okay, report to BTS St. Petersburg. Okay, this is reporting. Okay, reporting 1. Reporting point 1, reporting point number 1. Okay, to BTS reporting point number 1, BTS St. Petersburg channel 17. So this is just an example, guys. And then new. Okay, and we are going to click here. So reporting point number 1, BTS St. Petersburg. So what are we going to report there? That the pilot is off. We are navigating under without a pilot, proceeding from pilot station, St. Petersburg pilot station, proceeding to Tallinn pilot station. Okay, so that is our reporting point number 1. Okay, so navigating, let's continue. So let's find the other markings. Okay, the other markings, guys. Okay, so entering the BTS, entering the traffic separation. Okay, here entering the traffic separation. Alright, so we can state here. Okay, entering traffic separation, we need to call the master because of a precautionary area here where vessels are congested. Okay, going to the northbound, coming from also from the northbound, coming also going to southbound, and joining our traffic separation. So this is a precautionary area. So vessels are joining here. So we need to call the master at this point. Okay, call master. Okay, so identify the circles again. Okay, new object. Okay, click here. And then we are going to identify the text. Okay, and call master. Okay, so calling master is the position where we are going to need the master on the bridge. Okay, and then you click here, call master. So when the vessel passing through that notes, so we are going to call the master. Alright, so here we can see a clearing bearing line markings. Alright, so this will indicate that our vessel will have to, okay, that our vessel here will have to turn, okay, with the bearing of the lighthouse here or beacon. Okay, let's have an information, guys. Info. Okay, information. Okay, the information here is a beacon, special beacon. Okay, restricted. Okay, so this is the beacon highlight. Okay, so this is the beacon. Okay, so the information, that is the light information. Okay, that is the light information. Okay, so the beacon here is this is the national language. The object name here is Penketa Store Beacon. Okay, so this is the name of the beacon, Penketa. This is Penketa Store. Okay, so this beacon, okay, Penketa. Okay, let's see if we can copy this. So we cannot copy. Okay, so Penketa. Okay, so this is a bearing line for Penqueta beacon. So let's have a text here. Okay, Penqueta store. Okay, beacon, new. Okay, let's have a, let us put it here, Penqueta store beacon. So approaching the beacon. Okay, the marking of the beacon. So this is the clearing bearing line, which is bearing 237, and we mark this as not less than line, not less than line. So when we are passing this waypoint, okay, so this is waypoint number 4. So passing waypoint number 4, we should have turned already before reaching the not less than 237 bearing. Okay, so before the bearing get less than 237, so this is the bearing of 237, our vessel should have already turned. Okay, so our vessel should have already turned at that point. Okay, so this is the not less than bearing. So this is a clearing bearing line, guys. Okay, not less than 237. So this is just a guide before altering our course on waypoint number 4. Okay, so we can go to voyage planner, and this is waypoint number 4. So we can okay, we can write in waypoint number 4, Penqueta store beacon. Okay, which will be our landmarks there. Okay, all right. So that is, and then save. Okay, so that is waypoint number 4. Okay, so we have identified to call the master here. We have already called the BTS here in waypoint before waypoint number 1. Okay, here we have called the master. So we the master will be on the bridge. Okay, passing the precautionary area. Okay. Alright, so this is still safe. This is our deep water. Alright, so here also is where we are. This is a turnabout of the traffic separation scheme. Okay, where vessels are also joining in this lane from other traffic separation. So we are merging in this lane. Alright. Okay. So here we have a shallow area, no-go area. And here we are going to apply the PAR index, which is equivalent to 1 nautical mile application of PAR index, which is demonstrated, guys, during navigation. Okay, so we need also to plot our position. Okay, let's go back. So let's have a position frequency. Okay, so let's have a indicator here that we need to plot position. Okay, position frequency, fixing frequency. And let's say we have position fixing frequency every 30 minutes. Okay, so we will start position fixing frequency here every 30 minutes. Okay, so let's go to maps. Okay, let's go to circle. So let's identify here a position fixing frequency where we are going to be notified to plot position every 30 minutes. Okay, or verify our position every 30 minutes. Okay, so let's have a circle, new object. Okay, here, and we have the text. Okay, position fixing frequency of 30 minutes. So that is the start of the position. Okay, plotting our position or verifying our position every 30 minutes. Okay, that can be done in the ECDIS, verifying our position during navigation. Okay, so then after every 30 minutes we have to verify our position, guys. Okay, so that is part of the voice planning that will be used as our execution technique in navigation. Okay, alright, so we can have a markings here, guys, that okay, there is a shallow area here. Okay, so we should not go beyond that point. So we have a safety margin using our XTD, which is 0.2 nautical miles. Okay, let's go back to the voyage. Okay, voyage planner. Okay, so that will be a markings that we should not go beyond that. Okay, so we have also already the XTD, which is our will be used for the safety margin 0.2 nautical miles. Okay, and that will be the port and starboard. Alright, okay, so we should not go beyond our starboard and port side XTD. Okay, so continuously we are going to plot every 30 minutes here. Okay, so there is a pilot station symbol here. Okay, so let's say we are going to report another reporting to the St. Petersburg reporting point number 2. So we are going to report our position now. Okay, here approaching the traffic separation roundabout here. Okay, so reporting our position. Okay, okay, so let's report position. Let's say let's have a check for the distance. or before the turnabout of the traffic separation. Okay, so let's have a distance. Okay. Okay, let's have a reporting point of 5 miles from the traffic separation, proceeding to Tallinn pilot station, approaching the traffic separation of the Gulf of Finland traffic separation turnabout. Okay, so this is approximately 5 miles. Okay, let's check the monitoring. Navigation alarm or safety alarm. Okay, let's see if we can activate. Okay, traffic separation. Okay, traffic lane. Okay, offshore reduction. Inshore traffic, two-way traffic route, inshore. Okay. Alright, so there is no indication of the traffic separation, turnabout, two-way, inshore traffic, ice area, okay. Water bay offshore production. Okay. Alright, so let's go back. Main. Okay. So let's have an information here. Okay, let's have information. Okay, this is a traffic separation scheme. Okay, so traffic separation. Okay, this is in the Gulf of Finland here, of the sea area. Okay, Gulf of Finland, TSS turnabout. Okay, proceeding to Tallinn pilot station. Okay, so TSS turnabout. So let's close this. TSS, approaching TSS Gulf turnabout, Gulf of Finland. Okay, so we have to report to BTS. Okay, let's indicate here our reporting point. Okay, so reporting point here. So this approximately we are going to report here, approximately here. Okay, and then the text. Okay, that is reporting point number 2, reporting point number 2. Okay, to St. Petersburg BTS channel 17. Okay, approaching. Okay, TSS 5 miles from TSS turnabout Okay, wala na. Gawa na lang tayo ng panibago. Okay. BTS, okay, channel 17, new. Okay. And then, let's have another notes. Okay, 5 miles. 5 miles from, okay, TSS Gulf of Finland, Gulf, TSS Turnabout, okay, Gulf of Finland. Okay, and then you click here. Alright, so we are identifying, guys, our reporting point with channel reporting our position, and proceeding to Tallinn Pilot Station, joining the TSS Turnabout. Okay, and then we have here the notes. Apply par index 1 nautical mile. Okay, let's confirm our position fixing frequency here. Position fixing frequency is still every 30 minutes. Let us confirm here. Okay, 30 minutes. Also, position. Okay, new object. Okay, position fixing frequency. Okay, PFF, position fixing frequency, equals every, okay, 30 minutes. Okay, let's confirm that. New, and let us put it here. Every 30 minutes. So we're still going to plot position every 30 minutes. Okay, and then we have here the application of power index, which is 0.5 nautical miles. Okay, to Gogland here, Gogland Island. So we'll apply power index starting here with the 0.5 nautical miles safety distance from the island. Okay, maintaining a safe distance of 0.5, sorry, that is 0.5 nautical miles. So that is what we are going to apply here. Okay, and then we are still plotting position fixing frequency, and then we are going to report to Tallinn Pilot Station. Okay, Tallinn Pilot Station. Okay, 5 miles. Okay, 5 miles from Tallinn Pilot Station, or 2 hours as recommended is 2 hours from Pilot Station. So how do we know if it is 2 hours? Using a speed of 10 knots. Okay. So last waypoint is 21. Okay, that is Tallinn Pilot Station. Okay, so the distance is 1.87. Okay, the total distance 161. Okay, our speed is 10 knots, so 1 hour is 10 nautical miles. So that will be 10 nautical miles. Okay, 161 minus 2 hours, that will be 20. 61, 151, and sorry, this is 187. 187 minus 20, that will be 167. So it is almost here. Okay, sorry, 161. Sorry, 161 nautical miles minus 20, that will be 140, around 140. So here, so that will be in waypoint 18, 2 hours before. Call Tallinn Pilot Station in waypoint 18. So we are going to indicate here, call Pilot Station, Tallinn Pilot Station. That is required channel 13 or channel 16 or channel 72. Let's say channel 13. Okay, so this information is acquired already during the appraisal in the guide to port entry. Okay, so in the maps, okay, waypoint 18 is here, so we'll put a pilot station indicator here, circle. Okay, and then new object, click here. Alright, and then the text, call pilot station, okay, Tallinn, 2 hours, informing them that we are 2 hours before arriving pilot. Okay, 2 hours before pilot station. Okay, new, click here. Alright, so we can also include here the channel. Okay, okay, channel 13. Okay, new object here, indicating here. Let's put it here, channel 13. Okay, so this is the marking, guys, for the call pilot station 2 hours before, stated in the port guide to port entry. Alright, so we have already identified the VTS station to call, the pilot station, and also application of clearing bearing lines, the position fixing frequency, and we have the para index application, indicator passing a or notes passing a certain island, before passing the island, applying para index of 5 cables or 0.5 nautical miles. Okay, so we can indicate here the speed to use. Okay, speed here, we can indicate the text. Okay, speed 10 knots. Okay, 10 knots, speed 10 knots. Okay, altering here, we can also indicate here speed 10 knots. Okay, we can indicate here speed, new object, speed, 10 knots. Okay, we can also indicate here as an example. Okay, speed of 10 knots here. So we'll know already the speed that we need to apply when passing that area also. Okay, so here we can also apply speed, indicates speed of 10 knots. Alright, okay guys, that's it. We have already different markings and the speed we are going to use, the tactics of position fixing frequency every 30 minutes, where to report our position to the proper authority, BTS and pilot station, and when to call the master when the master is needed on the bridge. Okay, so we will continue on the next meeting of other requirements, preparation for navigation and other requirements, guys. Okay, and the briefing before navigation. All right, so that's it for now, and have a good day.